because I myself predicted that as of a month ago, we would have had all the major players named by then. And yet we still are having more named. But have you noticed it's gone farther away from the entertainment industry and more into the news industry? The Matt Lauers of the Charlie Roses of the world, all the others, those on ESPN. These are journalists. So it got away from Hollywood. I think a lot of the actors in Hollywood are very happy about that because they can go, oh, so at least we're not Charlie Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that one.
Well, I think what's I guess not funny, but I can't imagine.
Not funny, haha.
I can't imagine having an organization like a Charlie Rose or like Tom Brokaw, how long they've been involved in, say, like that one occupation. And there hasn't been one complaint or anything like that. Now, maybe before the Me Too movement, maybe there were complaints.
Well,
and they never, like the HR department never really bothered. And now that's even a bigger issue than the actual.
And that's what it's turned out to be, that especially with Matt Lauer, NBC is really, again, like earlier, I was saying, I'm surprised that CNN's still able to broadcast after it was proven they gave debate questions to only one candidate, that NBC can still be passing itself off as a legitimate news organization, where they said with the Matt Lauer thing, we had no idea. We were shocked to discover gambling is going on in this establishment. And then you find out that indeed they knew, that HR knew, that there was a story that was going to run years before that was quashed. And you're finding out more and more that people did go to HR, that HR was complicit. Because they're like, okay, you make $20,000 a year, honey, getting the coffee or fixing the hair. He makes $20 million a year. Who are we going to listen to? Yeah. He brings in the viewers, you don't. And that's how it's been. And it sounds funny. I had a job once upon a time where I had a boss who was highly inappropriate with some stuff. And I did not go to HR at that time because 7 other people had, and all of them found themselves shortly thereafter without a job. And so when I finally left this company, I sat down with HR, and I didn't start a Me Too movement there, but pointed out to HR, why didn't you come to us before? It's like, because you knew about it already, and I didn't want to lose my job then, but now I'm leaving anyway, so I don't care. And others actually followed me with that. More and more exit interviews happened with this HR department saying, this went down. So also some Redskin cheerleaders, NFL cheerleaders for the Washington Redskins, they are now filing suit with claim that this is a while ago, but many of them were, I guess the word to use is compelled. They weren't, by their own admission, not forced, but they were compelled to use their services as escorts to pose topless, that they had to, there was a photo shoot on some island they were all flown down to, and then they were compelled by the agency and management to...
Like the NFL?
Yeah. To let's try these shots again, but this time, I don't know, let's take off your tops.
That sounds way too out of line for just suddenly.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree, because when I read this yesterday, I was going to talk about it yesterday. Let me see if I can...
Incredible. That because I always imagine this is, you correct me if I'm wrong, I thought the cheerleaders were only local. They didn't travel with the team.
They typically don't, but you get calendar shots. In an article published by the New York Times, Washington cheerleaders opened up about a trip to Costa Rica where many felt, quote, uncomfortable. In an article published titled Redskins Cheerleaders Describe a Trip to Costa Rica That Crossed a Line, interviews with 5 cheerleaders, again, that's 5, so it's not just one lone wolf who seems to want money, were involved with the trip, spoke on anonymity, but revealed some of the things they were asked to do. Some of the cheerleaders said they were required to be topless, though the photographs used for the calendar would not show nudity. Others wore nothing but body paint. Given the resort's secluded settings, such revealing poses would not have been a concern for the women, except that the Redskins had invited spectators. Some of the cheerleaders were given a special assignment in which male sponsors picked them to be personal escorts at a nightclub, and although the cheerleaders said it did not involve sex, they felt as if it was pimping them out. I mean, so again, and one of the cheerleaders says, quote, they weren't putting a gun to our heads, but it was mandatory for us to go. We weren't asked, we were told. Other girls were devastated because we knew exactly what she was doing. That's uncool, man.
I don't know. I want to hear more about that.
Well, it's like it came up with New York Times published as an exclusive, but other news outlets are running with it. Again, you have 5 cheerleaders.
I feel like NFL would not be in on that. I feel like that.
Well,
there might be idiots with like CTE.
Team. No, it's team.
So
management, not so much the front office of the NFL. I don't think Goodell was down there personally.
We'll be right back. Mornings Lone Star. Got to take our last break. You're listening to Lone Star Community Radio, irlonestar.com.
Business office cleaning is available in the Montgomery County area from Clean Sweep Office Cleaning, with scheduled cleaning services such as floor care, window care, trash collection, restroom disinfection, and stair and elevator cleaning. Clean Sweep can service a business one time or on a regular schedule, with daily, weekly, and monthly options. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning can be found online at cleansweepofficecleaning.com or by calling 832-689-7996. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning. Take back your time and let us make your office shine. Mornings with Lone Star is sponsored by Clean Sweep Office Cleaning.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of downtown Conroe at 206 North Main Street, Conroe, Texas. Conroe Coffee serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with other treats and coffee. For more information regarding store hours and delivery in downtown Conroe, Conroe Coffee is on Facebook or by telephone at 936-266-7632.
We would like to thank Conroe Coffee for being a supporter of Lone Star Community Radio and our morning sponsor with Mornings with Lone Star.
Is there someone you know who is hooked on vintage aircraft? Follow the Commemorative Air Force and its fleet of World War II planes, including the mighty B-17 Flying Fortress Texas Raiders, which is based in Conroe, Texas. Texas Raiders tours locally and all around the United States, offering the public a chance to put their hands on aviation history. What could be a more perfect gift than a flight on a historic B-17? Taking to the sky on the iconic bomber is an experience that will never be forgotten. For the touring schedule, reservations, or more information, go to b17texasraiders.org or call 855-FLY-A-B-17.
The Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service has been dedicated to educating Texans for over a century. In 1915, the Extension Program was established under the federal Smith-Lever Act to deliver university knowledge and agricultural research findings directly to the people. Ever since, AgriLife Extension programs have addressed the emerging issues of the day, serving diverse populations across the state. Texans turn to Extension for solutions in horticulture, agriculture, 4-H and youth, and family and consumer sciences. Extension agents respond not only with answers, but also with resources and services that result in significant returns on investment to boost the economy. Join us Fridays at 1 o'clock for the AgriLife Extension Hour.
Exploding space like a true nature child. We were born to be wild.
Headbang with us here on Mornings with Lone Star, Dick and Skippy, 1048. We just got a few minutes left. A fun morning we had so far. We had excitement, adventure, and really wild things. We had John Walling by day, financial advisor for Infinity Financial Services. By night, Bigfoot, the secretary officer of Cut and Shoot Harley Owners Group, who's got a great event coming up this weekend. Find out more on our Facebook page. We have Dick and Skippy live on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. You can see what we're doing. And if you were really lucky earlier, you heard what we were doing when we were off the air. after we frantically racked our brains, we figured out that we said nothing that would get us in trouble with the FCC. So we are rocking and rolling.
As far as we know.
As far as we know. So we will never refer to this again, ever. Lots of stuff happening this weekend. We talked earlier about all the events happening. Dick, remind people, what do we got going on that's not Kiss Me Kate?
This weekend in the Montgomery County area, support local music. That's right. Josh Ward's having a CD release party at the Montgomery County Fair and Rodeo grounds. And then locally here in downtown Conroe, they're having the Trunk Show, Spring Trunk Show with the Conroe Art League. They have a special event happening tomorrow where you can meet the artists. Just visit ConroeArtLeague.com. In Houston, we had the folks from the Black Film Festival, which is going on right now all the way to Saturday tomorrow. And then, of course, there's the Antique Festival in Montgomery happening tomorrow. And then Kiss Me Kate. But yeah, that's a lot of events for people who want to do something next week. We are going to be wrapping up today's show. Going to remind you, we are sponsored by Clean Sweep Office Cleaning and Conroe Coffee. If you're interested in sponsoring the show, we're on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and also on Channel 12 soon. And so there's a great way to get your business name out there. Just contact us at mwls@irlonestar.com for email, or just visit us at irlonestar.com/mwls. Next week, we got several guests on Monday. Just to give you a heads up who's going to be here, we're going to have the folks from the City of Conroe Transportation. They added 2 new bus routes, so they're going to be talking about that. And then we're going to have Keller Williams is going to be in the studio. What are they going to talk about? Red Day. They're probably going to do a follow-up. They have
Is that Red Nose Day?
No, I don't know when Red Day is, but they're going to be talking about their creative outreach ministries and things like that. They're going to have 3 folks in the studio. And then, of course, we're going to have Rita Wiltz with Books on Wheels. She's going to be in the studio. And then we have some folks on Tuesday, but we'll talk about that. Full calendar, visit us online at irlonestar.com. Don't forget, we are going to start giving away Taste Fest tickets. Taste Fest tickets, which is in June. We're giving away 2 every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the rest of the month. So if you want to win those, spread the information. And we're going to put posting stuff on our social media with Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook about how to win. And you got to tune in live, unfortunately. But if no one wins them live, then you also got our podcast on iTunes and Google Play. And then you got also YouTube Live, Facebook Live. I think we're going to stick with this stuff.
I like it. It turned out good. Need an angle, though, or else just gets the hair in a can for the back there.
It's just the way it's going to be.
But that's the way it is.
It's the way it's going to be.
Hey, we are worldwide on irlonestar.com. So just in case, because you never know, we want to give a shout out to some people in Hawaii that are currently running away from a volcano.
Yeah. Okay. I get confused when people say Hawaii because there's like 7 islands. So
yeah. So it's
you can't just say Hawaii. Can you?
Well, you can, but let me see if I can find out. I'm scrolling down to see if I can get which actual island it's on, because Hawaii is one of the actual islands. The eastern side of the Big Island is, so I'm presuming.
There you go. Got you all wrapped up into it. It's okay.
It's
gonna be, if you're on one of those 7 islands, you're listening. Just like when the missile strike was coming. Good luck. And
yeah, wish you the best, man. Because Hawaii is just, a whole bunch of other islands from volcanoes. That's where they came from.
Okay.
Anyhow, so shout out to them. But a fun day today. We're going to have a fun weekend this weekend. I'll be on stage tonight and tomorrow night for Kiss Me Kate. Come see me gimp around on my broken toe. And Dick, what are you going to do this weekend?
I am getting rid of rats.
Are you?
Yeah, like Holly got me a whole get up. I got this Breathe Right mask. I got these like gloves that go up to your elbows, and I'm Lysol. I'm cleaning and stuff like that.
I will give you all the cash in my pocket to send me photos.
Well,
and
you know
video
what?
of you.
I was trying to tell you that we need to start using our Instagram and stuff account on the weekends, like documenting what you're doing.
Ooh, there you go. I like that.
So we got you set up on your telephone over there. So your telephone should be able to do it.
I can and I will. I will be sending some Kiss Me Kate themed photos and videos over the weekend. So stay tuned. Be sure to like us on Facebook, Instagram, the Twitter. Where else are we? We're everywhere. You can't escape us.
No, you can't. YouTube, all that stuff. But thanks for joining us. We are going to try to solidify this YouTube and stuff going forward. I know we're working on doing some upgrades with Channel 12 and things like that. But thanks for joining us today. It was a lot of fun. We got a great lineup for the rest of the day. irlonestar.com/show calendar to see what's coming up. I know we're going to have the Master Gardeners in, so if you're really into that kind of stuff, that's going to be happening at 1 p.m. today. It is 10:54. We will see you on Monday, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Today's show was sponsored and brought to you by Clean Sweep Office Cleaning in Montgomery County and Conroe Coffee in Montgomery County. Thank you for those guys. And Skippy, break a leg.
Thank you
for opening night
Will
tonight.
do. Appreciate that.
Don't forget, Kiss Me Kate next 4 weekends, folks. OwenTheater.com. OwenTheater.com for your ticket purchases. You can select your seat. You can get as close as you want to Skippy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're
You're
listening.
going to smell the sweat coming off our bodies.
Thanks for checking out.
Why?